welcome to my kitchen. So I went ahead and stocked up last night and my fridges are full and I'm ready to cook this week and show you guys every night different dishes that I just have as go-to or come up with on the fly to use what it is that I have, and I try to clean out the kitchen of all the vegetables essentially before I go back and restock again. So everything's organized, everything's full, and I want to show you what I do. All right, let's go. All right, so this is our main fridge. We're right next to the stove, right here where everything is. On the top shelf, I keep the orange juice for my brother. My mom makes awesome almond milk, and Aiden and I usually have some bone broth every day, chicken bone broth, that I make from home. The next shelf, we've got our dairy, condiments, some cashew sour cream that my mom and my brother make, which I'll do a video for. So I can show you guys how to make that. It's a really awesome vegan healthy thing to put on your food to make it spectacular. Then we've got cheese, tortillas, that kind of drawer, and then that leaves the rest of the room for produce. So let me crank you down a notch. Here you can see these are our leftovers and things like that, and then we have lots of mushrooms we keep in stock, more leftovers, and my mom has the almond pulp from her almond milk that she'll put in breads and do different things with. And then we have down here, I keep my cauliflower out where I can see it because it'll get little spots of mold and I know I need to use it before it gets too bad. Back here we have beets and Brussels sprouts. I think we got those at Costco for cheap. Cabbage, romaine lettuce, and then I keep all my berries together so that we can make colorful plates with all of our fruit. Down here I've got root vegetables. So I have parsnips, carrots, I've got yakima, radish, turnips, and then overflow of peppers down here because they didn't fit in this drawer. In this drawer I've got broccoli, cucumbers, you can see zucchini and squash, sugar snap peas, celery, and lots of broccoli. Broccoli is awesome. I will show you next my other fridge with all of our overflow. Okay, here we are. This is our pantry, and in here we have our overflow fridge. Up here in the top, I keep pretty clean and organized with meats, so you can see all of our fish, cod and salmon, chicken breast, shrimp. Usually this is full of grass-fed beef. And then down here, we've got a whole stockpile of grass-fed butter, and here we have all of our greens, spinach, dark greens, etc. We do have people in the family who ferment, so we've got some, back here you can see fresh kefirs from my sister. My brother drinks all of this juice. He's raw vegan. Most of the time he eats full cooked vegan meals in the evening for vegetables. You can see our overflow of mushrooms. Like I said, we eat a lot of mushrooms. And right now these drawers are filled with a whole entire case of locally grown avocados. So this is how we keep our overflow when I get too many zucchinis or we get like a big CSA box. Anything that doesn't fit in the main fridge goes in here. So anytime we run out of anything in the main fridge, we come back here and check and see if we have any extra here. And I constantly have to come over here and move everything into the other fridge so that it doesn't get forgotten or left behind. So there's my kitchen. That's how I stock all of my vegetables and how I keep them organized so that I don't have cucumbers here, cucumbers there, and cucumbers going bad. I keep it all in one place, and I make decisions about what I make, when I make, based on what I have and what's going bad. And like I said, I try to use up everything in my fridge, mostly, as much as possible before I go out and I go shopping again. So if there can be a meal made out of what I have, I make a meal before I go up and fill up everything. And if we have a bunch of leftovers of vegetables, then I try to find something to make along with it to reuse all of that stuff and get rid of it so that my fridge just doesn't get completely overwhelmed. Every week I try to kind of reset. It's really, really important to me, and it keeps the flow of fresh ideas by pushing myself to make something out of what I currently have. That helps for me to not waste a lot of money with being overwhelmed and things just being thrown away because I'd rather just order pizza or something like that. And believe me, I've felt that a ton. My mom's biggest issue with cooking isn't that she doesn't like cooking, it's that she has no idea what to make. So I seem to be just naturally good at that, and I'd like to help explain my thought process and how those things come together and just walk you through those things so that maybe you can have some seeds of thought on how to do those things for yourself and your family and make healthy, abundant produce available and make it delicious. And everybody is happier for it. And life just starts to get better and better. So I'm excited. Let's get cooking.